So we talked about slip joints. We talked about all these different things. So here's the question that I didn't ask you, or that I didn't, let you get prepared for. What is your favorite knife? Whether it be in your collection, one you've had in the past, no matter, like, whatever. And I know this is such a hard question to ask, but what is your favorite knife?
My favorite knife in my collection is a knife that was presented to me by my factory that I believe I will at some point introduce. But it's a Black Dunes
Oh
Damascus
my.
blade with uh, a Damascus frame lock.
Wow.
Yeah, this thing is pretty darn incredible, and it's cool. So this is basically my carry on special occasions, and my favorite knife. I mean, I don't know if this does it justice, but just looking at this, all Damascus from the frame lock to the
Yeah.
blade is so freaking cool.
That is beautiful.
And that Black Dunes is just something. So that's my favorite knife in my collection. Now, I'll carry 2 or 3 of my knives, but my other knife that I like to carry and that I use a lot, and it's the truth, is the Seton. This is a nice little workhorse knife for me. It sits and it lives at the bottom of the pocket because it doesn't have a clip, but it's got this nice little leaf-shaped blade. It's nice and pokey and helps me cut open boxes when I'm out in the warehouse working at, I don't know, opening boxes and so forth.
Yeah.
And then speaking of, a lot of people say, they wish that Seton had a clip on it. So it's in the works.
Oh yes, and a milled one at that.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's in the works. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. Everyone can calm down now. Now,
In,
another question I have for you, and I apologize. I didn't know I was going to ask this question. You have a new model coming out. It is carbon fiber and Damascus steel, with a Tonto blade. Very nice knife. What is the name of that knife? My apologies for not
the
already knowing
Delos,
this.
the Delos,
Say that. Delos.
the Delos. That's a Kurt American design,
Okay.
and I mean, he was so cool to allow me to introduce one of his designs into our lineup. And I need to apologize because those are knives that I was getting ready to talk about and set on my desk, but they're not on my desk. I
Oh,
don't
you're
have a
fine.
shipment. The only thing I have are two prototypes. Well, this is another prototype. Blue and Black Dunes are in the lineup, but this is a red that you might see
Wow.
in the lineup later. But yes, a modified Tanto point made in Italy, the high grade titanium frame lock with fat carbon, blue and Black Dunes in the lineup. I apologize. I guess I spaced it.
Oh, you're fine. What was
Uh,
that knife you had in your hand?
it's another prototype, but it's just a different color.
Yes, that's the one I was talking about. That is beautiful. I love that. Will we be seeing? My question was, will we be seeing a maybe K110 G10 version of that one in the future?
Yeah, the strategy will definitely expand. There'll be different variations of that, different blade shapes, different sizes, different handle material.
Oh no, but
Um,
I was speaking of the prototype you have in your hand. I didn't know if in the future you were going to do a version of that that was more on the budget end with the K110
yes,
and G10. Awesome.
yes, because I get asked that a lot, and
I'm
so
sure you do.
no, you have to listen. It's the voice of the customer, the voice of the
Hmm.
market, and listen to what they're saying. And absolutely, it would only make sense. I mean, this one's a really high end one coming out of Italy. But in terms of a lower price point version, yes. And same thing with that, as I was just saying on the strategy, different blade shapes, different handle
Hmm.
materials, different
It's a
sizes. Um,
beautiful design. Very
yeah,
beautiful
pretty
design.
cool looking. I just going back what you said, what are some of the other plans that Ocaso has? If I can go back to that quickly,
Yeah, absolutely.
knives made in the U.S.,
Ah,
Magna Cut, more premium steels, yes.
awesome.
Um, People have asked me, are you open to working with some of the top, China companies out there? There's the Rias, the Best Techs,
Hmm.
QSPs, and so on, so on, so. So I've been talking to a couple of them as well. So I'm open to that. Um, Maybe some autos, a gentleman style auto in the lineup.
Ah, that
So
would be really cool.
yeah, I wish I can get to a lot of the stuff that we have
Yeah,
going on sooner versus later. But
time restraints. I'm sure it's like you said. You're only one man. Well, one man and one woman operation. It's there's only so much you guys can do. I'm sure, but it's really cool to see the the steady growth of the company where you guys started from and where you're heading. It's really cool to see. And honestly, as I guess I kind of speak for Crispy Donut community here, and to be a part of it too. That's really cool. And I'm sure I can speak for Luke and Drew both here when we say we're very thankful for you doing this collaboration with us and for allowing us to, you know, I know whenever you do a collaboration with someone or whenever you work with someone, you kind of, I guess, are vouching that I believe that you guys will do a good job with our product. So we really appreciate you trusting us with that. So thank you very
no,
much.